Hey yo, what's good everybody? So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys the best settings to use on either the PS5 or the Xbox Series X when it comes to Warzone. Now first though, I wanna say that the graphics is so crazy on Warzone from the Xbox One and the PS4 to the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Like it's a huge difference, like it's insane. I'm not gonna lie. So anyways, when we get to the settings, first, I use tactical. You don't have to use tactical, but I do think since I play claw, I feel like it's a lot easier to just hit B to like punch than it is to hit this right stick in. All right, stick layout preset default, invert look default or disabled. If you use this, bro, kind of crazy. Anyways, dead zone, I've had mine on a 0.07, but honestly, the controllers don't really have that much sway, at least not yet. So anything could be good, but I keep mine on a 0.07. The look sensitivity, I have a 5 from my left to right, and I have a 5 for my up and down. And then ADS sense for my low zoom, so like guns with no sights or anything less than a 3.25, I have a 0.56. And then for high zooms, I also have a 0.56 because I like it to go like very slow when I'm aiming, but I have a 5 so that when I'm actually moving around, it's not too slow. You know what I'm saying? Because if my sensitivity was like on a 3 or a 2 like most people run, maybe not most people, but a lot of pros run, it's just too slow for me. It's hard to turn on people. Like if somebody's behind you shooting, it's tough to actually turn around. But if you have a high sensitivity looking around, but then once you start to aim, your dude makes it very slow, so you can be very precise with your shots, it's good if you ask me. This one, the aim response curve, I've been using dynamic for a long time. I actually don't even remember what the difference is between all these. I mean, I know it says it right there, but I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what it means, but I mean, I'm pretty good. So I would say use dynamic. If you feel like you better than me, you can use whatever you want. I always got my vibration enabled. I don't know who, I know people turn it off, but I don't know why. Why would you want to turn off your vibration? Aim assist, I've actually used all of these, and the best one is standard. Focus is kind of okay. It's either standard or focus, but I use standard because it's the easiest. All right, weapon mount activity. ADS plus melee. Yeah, I think everybody's using that, right? Maybe not, you should be. Weapon mount movement exit, enable. Okay, so whenever you move, it will get you off the mount. Yeah, definitely have that on. Aim down sight behavior, hold, everybody has that. Equipment, hold, I think everybody has that. This one is one that a lot of people didn't have, and I helped some people on it. The reload behavior, if you have to hold X or square to reload, then you need to change it to this. Because if you're around a whole bunch of items and you're trying to reload, like let's say you're in a fight and your teammate died right under you, if you try to reload, it's gonna make you pick up all of their stuff instead of reloading, unless you hold square or X. So that's why I use this. Yeah. All right, depleted ammo switch, enabled. So automatically, if my gun runs out of ammo, it's just gonna switch for me instead of me having to automatically switch the gun. Because most times people aren't really looking at how much ammo they have left in their gun, especially if you're in a fight. This is new, armor plate behavior. Apply 1 or apply all. I think I'll only keep it on apply 1 because if I want to only put on 1 and then get back in a fight, it's really hard to shoot at somebody when your dude has the armor plate in his hand. He takes a long time to get that out and then get his gun back out. So I use apply 1. Slide behavior, hold or tap. I'm gonna definitely use tap. I like tap. Tap is fire. Hold, it kind of takes too long, so definitely tap. Auto move forward, enabled. I like to auto run. Automatic sprint, off. I hate when games make you automatically sprint without you having to double tap the thing, you know? Vehicle camera recenter, enabled, of course. You wouldn't want the camera to be all sideways when you're trying to drive forward. When you're running from a whole bunch of enemies when you got the most wanted, you know how I go. Parachute auto deploy, that'd kind of suck at the beginning of the games if you turn this off and you forget. So, enabled. All right, brightness, 47. 47 is the sweet spot. I hate when people have their brightness all the way up because it looks very bad and it doesn't help you see like you would think. And brightness all the way down, I don't know why you would do that like at all. 47 is the sweet spot. Film grain, turn this all the way down. All it does is make a lot of fuzz on the screen. You see the picture? it makes it harder to see stuff. So turn this all the way down if you want to get better. Tooltips, on, off, it doesn't matter. Subtitles, definitely on, just because. Language, English, of course, right? Unless you speak French. Colorblind, disabled. Motion blur, you definitely have to turn this off if you want to see people. Look at the first picture. You could see if somebody was in that window, right? On the second picture, I'm talking about the far right small window. The second picture, it'll be very hard to tell because of the motion blur. You can't really see into that window, okay? So that's why I use that. No weapon motion blur. It won't really change stuff, but still. Any motion blur that you can get rid of, do that. The map size, square. With the square map, you get to see a lot more than you would see on the circle map, so that's why I use square. Rotation, on. So the map actually moves for you so that, you know, it's just better. It's just better, trust me, trust me. Compass, cardinal direction text. Okay, so this is basically saying the north, south, east, and west, right? Instead on here, it would just have numbers. Nah, I kind of like being able to say northwest and stuff, so. But that doesn't matter though. I don't think most people use that. Text chat on, profanity, definitely disabled. You want to see when people are being toxic. Dismemberment, oh, you would love to see all the dismemberment and gore. That's like the best part of the game. Audio, if you want to actually be able to hear, boost. Master volume 55, music volume, you gotta turn it down a little bit. You can turn it all the way off if you want, but I kind of like the soothing little music that you're hearing right now. For like if I lose and I'm starting to get very pissed, this kind of chills me out a little bit, so that's why I use that. The dialogue, I don't know why this is all the way up. This is so I can hear footsteps. I don't know what this is. I like this, the Modern Warfare hit sound. Voice chat enabled so you can hear the game chat. This, and I had to turn this down because people were saying my mic was too loud, but I had to turn this up because I couldn't actually hear people, you know? Like I couldn't hear anything. But this is for like if there's background sound, the mic won't pick it up. This is for like the people in the game chat talking. I couldn't hear them for a little while, like it was just super quiet, so I had to turn this all the way up. This is how loud my mic will be. I just put it on 100. And then you can add effects too, but every time I use the effects, it doesn't work. So I don't use those anymore. Word track as passenger. I don't even know what the hell this is. Fuck it. Crossplay enabled. Friend request enabled. Display unique ID names. I mean, unless you're a streamer. Streamer mode. I mean, unless you're a streamer. Hidden, hidden, hidden. And I'm not gonna drop those IPs. I'm not gonna drop those IPs. But yeah, these are literally the best settings in Warzone if you wanna. These are literally the best settings in Warzone for the Xbox Series X and the PS5. So make sure you copy these down and drop it in the comment section your highest kill game after you use these settings. And like the video, subscribe, share with a friend who just got an Xbox Series X or a PS5, and see you in the next video.